thing behind fighting is making sure that you are aware of your opponent's range at all times.
Wait, are you?
You're gonna get knocked the fuck out.
I came to see a fight, not a podcast.
Are you sure?
Hey, what is up? It's your boy, Savage Instincts again, and I have a real treat for you guys. I don't know if you guys know this, but I love to watch a good fight. I don't watch a lot of sports, but I will watch a good fight, and there's nothing better than a charismatic fighter. And there is this really excellent channel that I don't know how regulated they are. They're called Street Beef Scrapyard, and they have these basically amateur fighters fight in what looks like a backyard. I don't know what kind of medical help they have. I'm sure they're on the up and up. They have a really great YouTube channel, and sometimes I peruse it and I like to watch some of the street fights. But I was thoroughly impressed by one very charismatic fighter. His name is Pappas. As you've seen in this particular fight, the first fight that I ever saw him before I started watching his meteoric rise is him basically narrating the whole fight. This has to be one of the most entertaining fights you'll ever see. You'll never see this on UFC. You'll never see this in some major boxing championship. No, this is just pure fun. Of course, the fight does get a little bit hectic and crazy, but I just thought I should share you guys some of the greatest hits from this fight. And if you like it, I'm going to go ahead and share the video below.
Hey guys, it's Pappas here, and welcome to the Street Beef Scrapyard and to the Season 1, Episode 1 of Pap's Dojo, where we'll be fighting the cameraman and the ref for the entire fight instead, and focused on teaching you guys how to fight. So, good luck.
Now, I don't think that anybody was expecting him to actually do what he said, but he really did what he said. He said, we're going to focus on teaching you how to fight, and we're not going to fight the opponent, which he does fight the opponent, but we're going to focus on fighting the cameraman and the ref. And he definitely does all those things during this fight. But you just think he's playing around. He's not. Also, can we just take a moment to look at this young lady's face right here? Yeah, you see her face right now? That's exactly how I looked when I watched the fight for the first time. I can only imagine how amazing it was live.
Okay, boxing match. We went over the rules before. Do you have any questions?
What is boxing?
No, seriously, I think you may need to teach him boxing, and that's just based off of this moment right here. Just remember, I said he was entertaining. I didn't say he was competent.
Fighter, you ready?
Absolutely.
Fighter, you ready? Scrap.
So the first thing behind fighting is making sure that you are aware of your opponent's range at all times.
Wait, are you?
You're gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Don't turn your back.
Okay, understood. Yeah, absolutely. Do not turn your back to your opponent.
Stop playing, bro. Come on now. You're gonna get slayed.
So let's just recap, because the match has barely started for 10 seconds, and we have already seen enough things in a boxing match you probably will never see, at least not in that rapid succession. The man came out with his hands down, okay? Which is a big no-no. In boxing, you always keep your hands up to protect yourself. And that's usually only when a boxer gets tired, they put their hands down. But besides that, he puts his hands down, then he starts narrating and starts talking to the audience saying, oh, this is how you fight. Obviously, a born cameraman has to look right into the camera as he's fighting, practically dancing, thinking that he's some sort of smooth boy, right? Then he goes ahead and proceeds to throw one punch at the cameraman and two punches at the referee who's supposed to be calling the fight. Definitely not the way that I'm used to my fight starting, but definitely entertaining just right out the bat. And of course, there's this very smart audience member who wants to let him know that he's going to get smacked if he doesn't keep his hands up.
So another part of fighting is that real fighting doesn't happen.
Oh, let's go!
No!
Nah, I'd be pissed though. Like, you really narrating while you doofing me in the face? Nah, bro, you going down. I'm not going to let that stand.
With your hands up going, it's time to duel.
It's time to duel.
Yes, he did that. Yes, he did quote Yu-Gi-Oh! In the middle of a fight. You're going to see, though, my man gets philosophical, too.
Sun Tzu says to strike when you appear weak, and to appear weak or to appear strong when you're weak.
Okay, at this point, I'm pretty sure he has no idea what the hell he's talking about, and he definitely got that out of a fortune cookie right before he had this fight, because this man is not the guy to be dropped in the Chinese philosophy.
Let's go, Noah.
Time.
Hey, can't be doing it.
This is your opponent. You throw strikes at me or the camera again. Okay,
Heard.
I'm gonna give you an 8 count.
Heard.
Got it?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, fight.
Stop playing. Actually fight, bro.
As you can see at this point in the fight, they're starting to get a little tired of it. People came there to see a fight, and this guy is basically trying to be the grand narrator of his life. He's the main character here. So, yeah, it's kind of exemplified by this guy here.
Stop playing. Actually fight, bro.
I don't think that people realize when they have something good in front of him. No, I don't want him to stop playing. That's the best part. You'll never see a fight like this again in your life. Look, I'd be perfectly happy if they just retooled the rules so that there was, different rules, how many strikes you landed, who knocked out who, but also who talked the most trash during the fight. If you could win just by trash talk, like in a split decision, it's like, yeah, but he did say that thing about your mama. Yeah, I would love to see a fight like that.
Hey, what's the next lesson?
Yeah, what's the next lesson? Fair enough.
See, somebody in the audience finally had enough common sense. Like, hey, man, no, we're watching something amazing here. We may never get to see this again. Pappas, give us your wisdom. We need you.
Be aware of your range. Be aware that hidden range is a thing.
Of course, by now, he's getting a little tired. It actually shows throughout the fight. I'm going to, skip through because it's not a long fight, but, I want you guys to have a chance to watch the whole thing all the way through.
Solid.
Any boxing aficionados out there will tell you you cannot backhand like that. But I just thought it was funny that he got hit and he was like, solid. What the hell, bro? You got punched. You're not supposed to be on your opponent's side. This is not like a sparring session. This is for guts and glory. Tighten up, bro.
Jab.
There he is now.
Yeah, I put this one in here just for illustrative purposes to show that no, he's not so good that he could keep his hands down. He just gets rocked several times for keeping his hands down throughout the fight. He has like a 13-year-old who watches too much anime's idea of how it is to fight. He thinks it's time to duel, but he needs to keep his hands up or else he's going to get rocked again. And he definitely does.
I am ready.
Fighter, you ready?
Let's go, Noah.
Let's go. Scrap.
When you're taking a defensive position, let your opponent
Did you notice how he just got so conspicuously quiet after he got rocked like that, bro? He was about to say something slick and he just got snuffed right in the face, man. He shut his mouth so quick. It's almost like by hitting him in the jaw, he was demonstrating what part of his body he wanted to destroy.
Time. Yes.
Put your mouthpiece in.
Okay, I can't really talk now, guys.
Don't talk. Let's go.
I'll keep trying.
Yeah, this is my least favorite part of the fight because he really can't talk as clearly anymore. If you watch any of his subsequent fights, he cannot keep that mouthpiece in. He always gets knocked out. He's always just like, I guess because he's always running his mouth, he just can't keep it still enough to keep the mouthpiece in there. But he drops it even several times in this match as well.
Throw him again.
This is a hard warning. Okay, falls out again, you're losing a point.
Heard.
Fight.
So I will say this, in the third round, they actually fight, in my personal opinion. There's all sorts of silly stuff going on, but I think that he really tries to win the fight in the end. But this is kind of a case of too little, too late. You've been acting like a buffoon the whole fight. You're not going to win it in one round. And it shows in some of the ways that he fights here that he kind of gets desperate to win. Look, man, just stick to the commentary. That's why I'm watching you, bro.
Come on, take it to his ass.
Look, I completely understand why you threw him down to the floor. Maybe, maybe Pappas could have really fought him somewhere along the way. This is the first time he actually got attacked. He's like, holy crap, wait, I got a whole other opponent. You wanted to start over.
That was absolutely wrong.
That's a point.
1 point. 1 point. Take it away, judges.
Like I said, desperation started to kick in for Pappas, and he threw a kick somewhere along in the third round. Also, after that takedown, I think that he might have wanted some retribution, but you could clearly see by the look on his face that it kind of slipped out by accident, maybe out of frustration. I don't know why you decided to try and win your whole game in the last round, but that's what happens.
Your only chance is a KO now. You better get serious.
Go down.
Now you have to knock him out. There you go. There it is, bro. Push it. Bro, you gotta sleep him now. He only got one. You gotta knock him out to win. Let's go.
Pappas. Stop spinning. Not a big
You gotta knock him out to win. Let's go.
Get out of there. Go, good boy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this man watched way too much anime growing up, and he thought that he should just go to 50% power so that he could power up and start using two hands later. He thinks he's Toguro in the world tournament against the demon tournament against Yusuke, powering up to 100% power. But you'd actually be surprised. He actually wins the whole match. Yeah, Pappas wins. No, of course he doesn't win. This dude was talking it up the whole time, getting punched in the face. You lost the fight. But man, wasn't he a joy to watch? Honestly, what a great fight to watch. I really recommend watching the whole thing uninterrupted by me. But if you liked me, then why don't you go ahead and subscribe? We're going to have more content like this. I'm at 86 subscribers right now, just trying to get to 100. And I really appreciate all the love that I got on my previous video. So consider using the Linktree link below and, joining the Discord so that you could always stay up to date. And also, I'm in there, if you want to talk to me. Otherwise, you guys have a great day. This is Savage Instincts out.